Welcome to a harsh reality broadcast on the 12th of April 2013. Wow, gold is falling like a stone. It's frightening to see such a drop considering I have been buying gold over the last few months. I have decided to buy more gold today, even though the mainstream media have been extremely bearish on gold. I am being absolutely honest here, it's taking a lot to hold my nerve. I have noted that many people feel that gold is going to fall a lot further. Many of you who watch my channel may think I am taking a great risk. I can only agree with you, but to be honest, we are living through very uncertain times. No one really knows how matters are going to end. When I look around, there is talk of recovery everywhere. Stocks have been rising at an alarming rate, and so many people think this bull market in stocks will continue for a long time. It's as if people are walking around with rose-tinted glasses. Well, all I can say is that they are going to require a stronger prescription. I am going to stick with my guns on my prediction, and this is the reason why. The truly awful fundamentals have not changed. Let's have a look at the facts. A rating agency has downgraded our finances in the US and UK. Quantitative easing has debased our currency and caused price inflation. Interest rates are far too low. No wage inflation to match price inflation, thus reducing demand for goods and services. Fuel bills are becoming a higher percentage of our costs, thus reducing demand for goods and services. The deficit is increasing year by year, and in my opinion will continue to do so. The public debt is far too high, and the interest payments will become a higher percentage of our repayments. The baby boomers are retiring, thus placing an extra strain on our unfunded liabilities. Our trading partners in the West have massive unsustainable debt, and are on the brink of collapse. Debt-based fractional reserve banking fiat monetary systems rely on exponential growth and increasing debt, which is mathematically impossible. My reality is this. We are going to enter the greatest depression ever. Then there will be a war, and only after that we will start to see growth following the reset. I am afraid that history repeats itself, but this time we are in a worse position than in 1929 because we have significantly over-leveraged in the Western economies following the introduction of credit cards, subprime lending, and that awful time bomb waiting to explode, derivatives. As I have said before in my previous videos, I believe that there will be a reversal in the fortunes of the stock markets and gold in the summer. I don't have a crystal ball, but I have done my research, and following my research, I conclude that our standard of living will continue to fall, and quantitative easing will be partly responsible for this. By the way, I don't believe for 1 minute that the Federal Reserve will cease quantitative easing. Watch how an excuse will be made to continue with it. I can tell you straight, if the Federal Reserve Bank ceased quantitative easing, it would plunge us into a major depression. There is no way out. A major depression will take place no matter what action is taken. However, the depression will be worse if our politicians continue to ignore the problem. It will be interesting to get the views of people who post here on what they think is going to happen with the price of gold. Also, it would be interesting to hear the views of people and the reason for their views, as to why they believe that we are in an economic recovery.